wo tinte ye pe ofisa ne ho ofe chen o hye ntade chen o wusika chen ntin kwada bantie futu ena Eric Ten Hag ka no modern players find criticism offensive or criticizing no so be am tete wa unya ntete but what do we see in this generation a wolf for nko a wolf the onima so di obechi ni wanya smartphone bi kita gese ne o ye be ma chen wo bia onimu hwe so no na masase so o criticizing na he feels say wa offend no Eric Ten Hag coach in the other boy but one mwasa but what's him with the tops all and the big issue a former Liverpool player or 9 major trophies at the man Liverpool ni did Jamie Carragher did in command and anokopa no say Mo Salah de born with him Ballon d'Or no possibly could be me a but or more competitive tournament ben okay AFCON hey Osi AFCON no nhyɛ da AFCON no enye tough AFCON no nemu no mmoa na Jamie Carragher smo kan ya ko fan sem be bredi aba dedi kan yentie nkomo na ansa ne ato aso
I think the fact he's probably with Egypt and he's probably not playing in the major tournament as such already got a great chance to win it.
No, but AFCON is big, wasn't it? Remember when him and Mane was going through it?
I think the fact he's probably with Egypt and he's probably not playing in the major tournament as such already got a great chance to win it.
No, but AFCON is big, wasn't it? Remember when him and Mane was going through it?
Ntiano no na onse ni fufuro bi ba mu ene de Mika Richards a obo Man City ena Daniel Storage no ono e Jamaica ni o onse hono ni nchi no bo no munya de se ba ku ya ena obe naturalizing man England obo Liverpool ena omutigu no so omomienu so na ya black ena omudugu Jamie Carragher so say hey wana gajiro South Kono nya competitive ukogbo bi da ben wa wonhwe bi eno mo kan ne hye schooli ma fi na be ma ho afọ broni otie condition mo mfifirete no Jamie Carragher pene ma me hu bi nura na asem we baaye no ena mpanifo de din komo afa hu de di kan eye former Egypt player and de Ahmed Hussam Abdel Hamid Wasfi dodo na friend say Ahmed Mido ene wanya 42 years osiaka de Zamalek Genk ewo Belgium Ajax Celta Vigo Olympique Marseille AS Roma Tottenham Hotspur Wigan Athletic West Ham United 2001 to 2009 about 8 years the my Egypt's national team 51 matches or shed 19 goals no a candidate in 2006 AFCON Egypt hosted your Mosanso Jeye into above corner in and out front and back upside down only said the mutie or just a unfortunate say Jamie Carragher look down on African.
People don't understand how strong and how competitive the competition is. The African Cup of Nations is a historical tournament, and it means a lot to the African people. And you know, to get comment like this, I really think it shows a little bit of disrespect to all of us as Africans. Again, this is a historical tournament for us. For example, when Egypt is playing in the African Cup of Nations, there's no one in the street. Everyone following there is a lot of passion about football and about the African Cup of Nations. So I hope people understand that, and I hope people get that we have the right to have our own competitions, and the quality of the tournament as well is not as bad as people think. It's really top quality.
We need the Mido Ahmed, former Egyptian international. Or they are to just say, there be AFCON be any ho, I will be beating Yangas AFCON. Yes, or Kaya Crack has said South America for no, or Monso so come up on Mobono cream more danger in AFCON. Hey, some Greg as a move I any. And on a Rio Ferdinand and Susan Namatumbi, ye carry Gavin Ferdinand, or West Ham, Bournemouth, Leeds United, Man United, Queen's Park Rangers. A free 1997 to 2011. The Three Lions of England, about 81 matches, or your defendant, or she goes me and son. Rio Ferdinand said a ridiculous comment, and yet, I don't know who be and can say yet.
The African Nations Cup, if you go to Didier Drogba, Abidi Pele, Samuel Eto'o, to the players now, Mo Salah, Mane now, they'll tell you this is that we have to win this. It's the demand in their countries to win this. Yes, it doesn't get back to resources wise like Euros, etc. But doesn't that mean that you have to devalue it? It's a continent of huge power, a continent that contributes to European football through players immensely, massively. Like the amount of players that are representing football clubs in Europe and winning things from the African continent is like crazy. You know, it's a ridiculous number of players. So it should be respected more than it is.
Yeah.
But what I would say is because of the lack of resources that are put into it. And listen, we've had some African players that come out and have actually canned it for the lack of resources and hotel rooms and what goes on, flight issues, etc. So then obviously the narrative then from the media becomes, oh, it's like it's a Mickey Mouse tournament, but it ain't. I understand what Jamie's saying, but I don't agree with it. But I understand that is the majority's fault, if we're honest. And it's not right. But I think that the federations like FIFA need to make sure that they implement a way of thinking and language around the African nations that actually equals the Euros and the Copa America. I think that's the point.
Rio Ferdinand and ono so de na no to sansem we mu bi no na Darren Ashley Bent say bo no mu nyina bu bi pen ono so ya black sa na ono na manone na no tena England ho a Osi Academy, Ipswich Town, Charlton Athletic, Tottenham Hotspur, Sunderland, Aston Villa, Fulham, Brighton. About Derby County, England, the national team, no about 13 matches. I say 4 goals. A free 206 to 2011. Darren Bent Jitum say is unfortunate. Say Jimmy Carragher, Ebien ano, Eka say AFCON, and yet that top standard competition. I think
it was the smirk that kind of did it afterwards, to kind of turn your nose up at it. Listen, I've said it on. Me and you've had this discussion before, and ever since we've been doing this show, I've come on here and I said how disrespected the AFCON is, and I stand by that. Even not just from people's perspective, but even from a media perspective, broadcast perspective. Like when we do major tournaments, and I get it, the AFCON is not the World Cup, right? The World Cup is the World Cup. It's the biggest thing in terms of football on the planet. That's right, but. For people that obviously live in Africa, that from African descent as well, like, it's a huge tournament. Like it means so much to them, right? And the fact, for me, Mo Salah should probably win the Ballon d'Or. He's been brilliant this year, right? Him playing for Egypt or where he's from, I think it's always kind of irrelevant. If he wins the African Cup of Nations, fantastic, right? But to kind of say that it's almost irrelevant what he does with Egypt, I think it's a little bit poor taste. I think this country's been blessed with some unbelievable African players, right?
Darren Bent enkomo eni enkomo na de doso omo ma kire o madwuna fa ho nyina including number of ye pandit fo nyina se o Jimmy Carragher wan kaneye nanado osumangane ye gura na no na Mo Salah na nkasa asem no fa no ho no ene ya omo kina transi no mbisa ne se Ballon d'Or yi bon wa bo ache obi a o this season say na wo hu obe describe since our journey Liverpool e konfie wotwe nie no. This season I feel no your best season ever, and also the Ballon d'Or no say na uhu dachi no. Do you foresee the future say exciting and exclusive interview with Mo Salah live top 103.1.
So far I think this is my best season because I make the other players around me better as well. That's what I feel. Like I know their games. Like if you look at all the numbers around all the players, it's gonna be higher than the other seasons. So that's, and plus my assist is higher than other seasons. That means I really help them a lot. So I think if you look at that direction, I think Cody and Lucho and other players, their season is the best. So best than any other season. That's why I think, okay, that's my best season because I make the players around me also better.
And what's your ambitions for this year? Thinking outside the box, what would you like? To win everything?
Absolutely.
Ballon d'Or?
Let's win the league. Let's win the league and the Premier League and the league and the Champions League and we'll see. Because the Ballon d'Or, everybody knows is sometimes stuff involved there, but I just want to win
But I think winning the Premier League and the Champions League and getting the golden boot,
hopefully,
could be well on your way.
Yeah, hopefully.
Top sports, a good year somewhere they come for.
Mo Salah eniye no memra fi na yen hwefie de ba kumbi ewo ho. Ghana Football Association set date for resumption of Premier League. The league will resume with match day 23 on the weekend Friday 17th March to Monday 10th March 2025. The GFA4 person which in say Liga ye drew week 20 MMO suspended because of insua training asante kotoko nsema ba yentino. Nyankopon adom yesan bebo bio na yebeto aso de free week 23 until week 20 week 21 week 22 no ebeye outstanding nemu ya to aso de free week 23 week 23 ne se yebe hya ya yebe born Friday 7th Saturday 8th Sunday 9th and a Monday 10th within 4 days no and yebe bo week 23 ni nyina a free ho outstanding week 20, 21, 22 no omo the date number. Week 20 no omo born Tuesday up to Tuesday 18th up to Thursday 20th March 2025. Then the week 21 no ebe Tuesday 1st to Thursday 3rd of April 2025. Then week 22 no ebe Tuesday 15th to Thursday 17th of April 2025. Kumasi Asante Kotoko FA Cup no the see yaninti omone 11 wise mpanifo atwentwen so abaye outstanding. Before the date number oma confirm a round of 16 on Wednesday 12th of March ewo Kumasi Baba Nyara. Nana Odro Safo Sibompo Suru oye ESCO member o say third term a Keto Kraku ene ebi mu kase wonko onyoroboko ena wo se woko ne hu nkro de ba no o se adwuma ket aye no so oko 19 years kra mpo a nko deserve adan obi ane de wo hu no but ono de to him ket aye ade pa esco member na Oduro Safo
o kaduma obi aye a ene ye wafo under 17 years reference e ba yinaye catch them young. It's our flagship program in Ghana that have been taken all over Africa. Elite football. Things that this man have done in football administration on that because and the normal circumstances or second office in and out but we are in a full-time office. Every time we call you, I remember when he saw somebody on the screen. Nana, I say, Prezo, I saw him so what's about no use in a new chair. And say, where's the one? Anna, start here, to got a guy in there. From film high priest, no, I feel a funny one, of Galileo. Good. Okay, one of those. A good answer when come for. Okay, administration, why? But maybe I'm first say, young family running in if you qualify for 3 years, why not? But about to I cannot tell you where I'm going to go to. That's why my good answer when they come for.
Ora na Oduro Safo Sibompo Suru ESCO member na yetinin kan. First aso ho ye.
Na me we.
Obefa free hifa ya nante de o de be.
Mana ma me fan free Kojo Fiano. Former Gaka chairman. Na wadi nkomo. Na asema o kan say o hwe Ghana football challenges ayeku menne nyina na leadership enenkoyi na obeso che say omo da efa no omo na omo ntutu omo no maye ana ne ye bresa na obi a wadi Ghana football acha to some extent no panyin be adwen because yenim say e ban blasters in power abrobia na de eye yastic na measurement na afcon no kwa na 4 times na yaje and again the last time a blasters score a AFCON Cote d'Ivoire a group stage any film in a group yen say nanka a group a bit in advance say to 2 no year it took us to the last kick of the game last minute and your goalkeeper acquire mistake be an highly unpardonable the film na no kwa that was 2023 called back to 2021 na AFCON a course our Cameroon and also na group stage na different even 2019 AFCON acquire Tunisia for the year from 1/16th. That was the first time I introduced you 1/16th it's the first bono from group stage year quarter finals na semi na finals but 2019 honoma and the first time I introduced you 1/16th I increase countries no Tunisia for ya chi o mabo over the years and because of say and your more no my yenti omo tutu omo no my omo Ghana share omo say na o hwa the chance no kra ya kra ne say for the first time in about 2 decades na me yenti qualify for the AFCON clearly it should tell you say even this time countries in the doorso and the above for more beer to qualify no and we are struggling to make the qualification and I think say ebi region che obeka say kudofiano ko enim say ono ankasa abrana owo eye gaka honom no no ne afifo no ntem ense da engosa banana the truth of the matter is say Ghana football no enedie per baby ene na enkoye and opinion the kasa me sure say obi open ko dia obi a say bi opɛ Ghana football ye bia e be gya tum say eno man koye and I think say say ewo be ya aso na matie na o ma set back no ma realize that be eno ma chia me sure say na bibia e be koye and we no me ngidi say ket e na administration no na say GF for no e na fapem mafi because Black Queens mpo ai nim South Africa hanom e bia country yi ni fi ho a ye ana country tata pa Nigeria ni ye jeja ye ho saa jeja ye ho saa amene dodo na ba be pay ho and everything more countries be 5 and for Ghana ka ho because the likes of Ivory Coast mokra na uno mo kwa kobo ehu Cameroon mo first me can ma football Africa hanoma Ghana and Nigeria and who say qualify from all stages from under 17 under 20 a man paying for na most world cup near Kobe on the last time I even Black Queens impo qualify for the major tournament me attention na de kudofiano e Canada and another kwan so no and again na o share and some are koso e wo haso folk me de kakra be kan ho honom yin nim say aye awu aka watawa ne kitatim no and as you omoko MTN FA Cup ma omoko ko film and it's a pity we has ni area ho say anya team bi say bio kotoko na you film one of 16 anya team bi say Beche United and say Biana Stars and you film but now look at the team o ma House of Folk the elimination no but say obaka watawa kasa and now say mo kan say we House of Folk team na enkabo mo boy de na nkaye memum omo ma team ni film pa House of Folk attacking a department or nice strikers no and okay na me de me limit na de ba be hwe Ademola Lukman and Gian Pierre Gasperel na sem no because team we are coach na so the team na say the boss to operate as a coach me sure say one player recruitment we coach ni na recommendations when I recruit players because I won't country management and as a team ni say open player yanko fanimba and again we are coach na so the team na say team ni nkoya for me I think say it would have been professional on the spot say nko rather kase or no as a coach ni want to no maye rather than say or the blame no kwa command strikers because over asem opinion ni kan ya we reducing the strikers no to some level say no attacking the department on them and no more so weak and we use the work weak and okay tell me say o striker now one the opportunity to go and play against a division 1 team where you weak to the stance one team in division 1 for any more there then I think say who head coach you know there is a lot of work I was here for me from where I sit and asema metes wo work no I think say he could have done himself good sanko be di because say be nipa say be nipa mpo a say be nyansani etim kra no kan no tuma ye bu nyansani nipa ni unim nyansa say be Jimmy for kra no okwa no tuma bu nyansani enti na ka be hwe say enka bu aka watara ebe ba be kan say be say ne supporters ni crime na san so kra say ne strikers na say team no ni na crime so ya film there's been several occasions teams are yakese atena ha teams nketwa ayi o mafim in major competitions say on your first time you even though you know him say House of Folk team ne dey ya bon sabi enkoye enye kan but nana for head coach so wa be ka say the strikers no aya so weak enti no man timi say the division 1 team na omo yin film aten say na bet to differ so strikers na nyampa we House of Folk coach the team no now there has been times ya bobo because of say be a strikers in your good into no team is strong enough to beat your opponent. Don't forget we are not talking about premiership team we are talking about division 1 team so House of Folk and Yabre no a serious club obetimi mpa issue the second strength side e dey show mo no two ways about this into me there awaka watawa ono anka so oba na di kan ka adwuma no afeli oba wa che because wo hwe kwan how oba ba gi team no so far how long we kita team no team coach papa bia wo kita team a acha 6 months de so otimi etoto no maye acha 6 months de so otimi hu players are more good enough for you and no more wow me sure so oba ba gi team no we make recommendations I'm a house management ato players are no ankasa ebusa dia ma no and most of the strikers on go anymore no ankasa na ka se o me good into ope e no amade ne ma no enti se bi so untimi no ma men kasa o ka sire nya
Zebia, he made that statement based on the who ye on that particular match or on that match or
no, and I make us say Nana players no muko jina ko pamano so no they were not imposed on coach Awaka Watara.
No, send me bawu. Even Morino Mukrano, so man who ye no mulusu match. They criticize the players.
I don't think na sia Jean-Pierre Gaspron ba be kasaya e wiase ni twabo no no. So daddy, oh yes I are not being professional. Menka so ni akonya so be kasao. But na as a professional okay, sir, do you know the harm?
What is professional about Sewama player Quenya? Now, I call Fambo now criticize him.
You see,
Intina Rick Hag say modern players, you know, or more criticisms.
Now,
criticizing they find it offensive.
So, Rick the hand will be in his own yard and John the Okanasma. But the American say, now, say, you're required to criticize the player.
Power in you.
Oh, that been I say, Eric Tans more can be in his own Philly. Player,
Man United for Kenya Yanka, or no what change there, Amorim.
And you're no correct. Or by a player now, more by players, Benuato. Or no by player be a point taping the Biatomano. So, Philly quality. No, but no pay or cast any
player appointed no our quality or the Baboma United.
And it's all pointy player. Not say the player no man so failure who coaching in a 1 yard because player no baby or no perform. And our cast open young fan well. In Jacofana Brown the national team as a team na asaya. And your team is a coaching no problem. Minimum said they make away the same come our house into no.
Me I maintain the work can
they are making you understand and your choir men can say criticism okay. But your choir first to criticize the players who
Awatara said team no was weak.
Or say ne attackers no strikers no me o kan team ni nyina mpa en ka me ni problem. And here I can say unim how defenders no be found on the strikers. Unim how midfielders no be found on the strikers. Even the technical team no how they were found not on the entire team but the strikers alone.
And
I don't discourage you
na we has to folk player. You've gotten the opportunity. Now go division 1.
Yeah.
Now you have these chances. Then osquanda. Now you catch the coach and say, coach now more than 6 months. And for that matter, when Timia and share division 1 until we fail and now we nyap the kind of a Juma or so in any soa. I want to many when you dream one. Because a chance of a toho opportunity. Penalty could be an place, he say. There is no way coach Nangasa uncle say holding Chinabu. When it gets to that point, you hear more courage, you know. Well, you show more flame or more Sako could draw to step out. Okay. And sana coach Nenya say deal with Nipanim. Because Abia ono on the course of play no unimbopa. But they drew penalty swa and a penalty swa. Mood in the thing now they be kwakubon. A bet me out or some was saying. So coach impose will be. Nana bibi. The issue we are talking here, someone here can or he has every man into say, coach, now criticize strikers say, or me a week into or strikers, but I make say, or show more day, or show more day. As somebody can in the penalty shootout in a buy and almost everything. What chances are they should have won the game within regulation time, and so much near we are coaching the problem. Really, I'm telling you, Nana, that's what the boy church, me team no man na boy anya sabi kotoko anya Duana Stars anya be kum Chelsea na media madio division 1 team bia mo say we majira wan sesa ma ebi no bia. I agree with you when Ebia Abubakar de Ebia Aroras bi na ko boy na house and qualifier that one I agree, but we caught him on boy, so it means that on the day the coach failed. Nya kwenya hwebo no from minute 20 to minute 90 through the penalty shootout after this season. Nana on the day don't you make us say ekwa even of us so say the players kra no nana say team failure more out of positions ana
not necessarily out of positions, but you see, certain failure. Baby, that is yeah, Jumana na oye no. It's a very yeah, I just got over here Jumana Babu Bakawa. Because many entities was here to hire you can on of near there, but if you have a damage control man, but who's a honey veteran of Kroniaka. Nana coach, where has a full coach. The moment I will fail against a Division 1 team, I was here Pamo. No clear back up. Nana Yahoo coaches are over the years. Obabeji has a full team na coach Kotoko coach. Even against premiership teams are you almost say baby Omodano. Almost some fatasha omne Kotoko na have
and a slot because Plymouth for a Liverpool free mo. Is it
is a completely different conversation altogether. Nana almost what I do my Pamono. And look at even the players on the boss at competition on your
league table should be a house of focus.
How's it Ivan?
And you have 4 fools there.
As long as they can know, your discerning listeners will understand me. They will start with me say, as long as they can hear no clear. Nana, house of folk, who's the engine and the house of ISA, you know. I say no because those times now only Division 1 league member team member I'm not draw I'm a team in new film FA Cup now I'm a total papa so and see what bia so house of folk in Division 1 league Division 1 team abo I'm a Division 1 league na you na film now buy a wo kwa wan nyem from so na ma won say dabi hard like bimpo na yes
what is hard like
no so mebo so can say hard like
no from the technical perspective Abubakar knew that and yet hard like
the one any team the man
on no she play
no
chances no nya no
so it means
so at that point technical comment no make you know
the moment I
coach was weak technical comment
Abubakar bae no and yes why adwuma bia me na bro so nye nim de obetimi an nim se ka say we on the day nipa against Division 1 team nipa na anko you several times and on many occasions we are failing as a coach na fail for me so has a niabre na has a championship bia je dia league here be opagia na coach na che Abubakar watawa ache because coach awaba sabi no what taking more than 6 months
second season
what chebe do nana and they don't buy a power who the footprint on House of Folk. I don't know about the Hasaye. Menkas on Concord trophy.
They can call them more relegation.
That is the first season of Bayern. They saw Bayern. I mean, maybe will be brief man. It's a time of Babaji Timono. It's here brief man.
What started this season?
No, this season.
And just after second round, 1 year Ray.
One will be careful more FA Cup. Which league in the crowd and now you're betting at it. And again, no, House of Folk, I mean,
FA Cup and you're betting conclude because yes, SC. League in there you can't
say, remember that bad day, Mr. G.
Why are your favorite to win this year's league? No one.
Oh, Nana said, pair the year with you. And I got before I break a sympathy league near the banner. Send a supporter, Indiana.
Yes.
But Jamaican say, before I go break, Jamaican say, before I go break, Nana, you him say, has of all matches for Abu Bono and the a championship winning side. Before I go break, no, now they go back to yeah, matches has a boy. There were times I asked a nephew, not to my son for Tababa Channel, meaning an ass authority, has hierarchy, has a penny for what I say, Sabi. Abubakar Watara and some cross one kita team no fan ko sesabi bon kanim and for me attention me some first time kind and your players no has a players or honom no nana from goalkeeping department defensive setup midfield to the attacking front no omu kita quality o betima compete against any team Ghana they can even compete on the African shore se base omu timi qualify no mu na good coach but nana has it me board draw bi lose match bi e league ni ma dwen wa won ti ase and then I didn't want to blame our Bacabre. Authorities, no, the hierarchy of House of Folk and paying for them to team, no, and Omoya because I know supporters. Supporters, you sure, or Muntie, how supporters a Cassa, or Monfanya. So that thing said, Abubakar, I mean, well, we could have kept quiet. Said a be assassin when you name, we are got can't watch me. Once I want players no crying about the moon shop. You see, football, and I don't know no more. A boss here defender and Benjamin why na adwuma ye striker na nya na adwuma ye meanwhile football teamwork
into kind general na so can attackers
see attackers no
so one thing now say affect defenders
no but I'm saying say boss here within the playing body no defenders na be o ma dwen say ye de adwuma ye na strikers na nse goals na de bia ye say midfielders na be dwen say o mo ye o ma adwuma ye but strikers no e na o masa asema o kan ye ene de Gian Piero Gasmiano ko kan wo against Ademola Atalanta na difference be no so you are demoralizing or strikers who discourage you am e bu o mabam e ka kire o say omodin bon so ani na se ka se player weaker e ya temdidie so ka say your strikers were weaker na e total disrespect on your players e insult on the hearts of folk attackers and we running the way omo e be mo psychological trauma
e be boost on rather
say so what do you matter no
they will do more.
What do you matter?
It's even a shame to the playing body.
Even because leaders don't have to yell. Now a leader now is alone or subordinate. And I rather cause more harm to yourself than good.
Really?
Of course. Sanity. Hey, because also leaders don't have to yell. And I somehow Abubakar Watara Kayano. Well, didn't strikers not them. Well, I'm careful. I mean, I'm surprised. The days of a year, I can't say how Nafuta is it the name? Aziz Nafuta. Have a powerful musical chapter. Na has for coach we. O ntimi nkonko bob drama division 1 team a obia nim no no. Enyini fi mo international me dwana no meka emu supporters na so. And I say strikers na so. Those times I say do mu jina mo na so. O kuma so no.
Al konkon. Omu yire ma do di free mu okupa de.
These are exceptional situations. These are exceptional cases.
What is football?
You still don't understand.
Third division.
Me to say.
Sir Plymouth agree for you say Liverpool. Second division.
Player team be na Liverpool the ball mo.
Omo bobo. I mean we don't know
most boy. No, Liverpool is boy.
Liverpool na boy.
Let's see Liverpool na boy. We na be play team now Liverpool this year mo.
Yes, omo boy.
Say na different from say entirely team no season nje. Liverpool asema wo kan. Wo sa season na akonkofo asema wo kan. Sa season Madrid anko trophyless. Madrid aten say nya Champions League no omoje ya, omoje La Liga, eje Copa del Rey.
Ana we see every season.
House of Folk bibi. This season.
Na every season.
Mo kwaje league no. Omo kwaje fi wanzam.
Season na be we ya na.
Na we but na medical ka say memre da be da efifia da nwumre. Agro be da ebe so efia no I can say anopa. Na enoma nkoye ha so yan ka no kwenchire omo.
The problem na nkoye na coach no.
Of course, Nana. Problem na cause we House of Folk nyina enye playing body. Technical team no, which is headed by Abubakar Watara.
Players need to you no nkomo ye.
House of players no bo no Nana. Players coach na nkasa recommend you.
Ntienke.
Just a few of them. And Abeka so bad to omo. Most of the players from House of Folk no. Nana, I can mention names for you. Players coach na nkasa recommend. Ama House mpanyinfo no. Aka say that we na ope. Amu adwuma ye dia e de ma. Ejidement na bebo bewie na sabi division 1 team enya aduana na enya sabi bekum Chelsea di media makotoko.
Why do you always mention division 1
because nana it was a match between Premier League side
Gold Stars a Premiership side but Atlant division are free
nana asema na
media my division 1 division side but Park Academy division 1 side
free the me can won team ase the me can say you omo film na nya problem team bia yese no. But men after some coach wa fairly Emma me approaching blames man me pushing rules stop or strikers so Emma supporters in descend on the players
who your coach unim de ko mu hansa na match ni be we before be make sa post match in
and jenim coach jenim hwe
no hwe
you bet one year hwe yetini analyze
no
yetini de adwen fa hu so da bi adewe so ba ne se ya
what do I do for?
No, but na say the moon be a big boy
of agro no ho. Wo so do I do that?
You na say adwen e dey fa ho ne chese ni onim bia ho.
Sports.
Ntia sabi obi a wo ye house mi odo house folk. A odo house be peda e be koso no asem wo ma me di bank da. So obi say odo house folk. Me nya house ni me ko say me Ghana football fan.
On that set game no attackers no were weak no won tia say.
Me problem ni say coach ni wan kasa ni sabi ye yunu o si akwa asa baako wo coach
man ye yinu
na se coach on na mo no se bi atiasia wo
mame
coach on wa feel ntin pen fo be permanent
0303 944 864 enje
awo kokra dada
sunsun
kra akase ye be man letter.
Good afternoon.